Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Nat, and today we'll be reacting to Jaiden animations. I attempted my first Pokemon Nuzlocke. This video came out a long time ago, like a few years back, and it gained a lot of popularity over the years, and it's become one of the Jaiden's most popular videos just because the Pokemon community and her community were like very huge, and once they merged together, bam, you got a huge thing. I watched this video back already, hence why I said reaction to it. So it's not gonna be my first reaction to it. I just want to point that out because I don't want to, you know, like make it seem like it's my first time watching this. I've seen it before. It's just I never thought about actually recording my reaction to it. So I thought, hey, you know, since a few of you have suggested that I react to this video based on the John Young Tales reaction video, some of you really wanted to see me react to Jaiden's video, and I was like, I mean, okay, I guess I could, you know, I guess I don't lose anything, you know, just going over how she did, what she could have done better and stuff, and how awesome the video is. Because if you haven't seen the video, I've already been down in the description, so make sure to go check that out first before actually watching my reaction to it. All right, without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, here we are. Let's get started with this. It's gonna be 17 minutes or so. I already know what's coming, and oh boy, we're in for a ride. Here we go.
Within the Pokemon community, there's a set of self-imposed rules you can add to the games to make them more challenging, called a Pokemon Nuzlocke. You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per
Fun
round.
fact, the person that started this trend of Nuzlocks is, their name was actually Nuzlocke.
Your Pokemon to get more attached to them. That means if you aren't careful, you can technically lose a Pokemon game on
So you use Texas
I've wanted
Smash.
to do a Nuzlocke for the longest time. I've started a couple in the past, but never actually got to finish any because busy. But today's the day that all changes.
I like how she always... Sorry, I'm gonna make a quick pause here. I like how she always, her character is always based on the main protagonist of the game. Like, you give some more flavor to the video, you know? Just giving that personality to the character and on each iteration of her videos. Because she's always changing it up. From like her own personal stories to like her video game stories. I remember the Fossil Fighters video was pretty cool. She dressed as that. The Pokemon Ranger video was also pretty good. Definitely recommend you watch. Most of Jenny's videos are really awesome, if not all of them. So definitely go check her out for sure.
Full attempt at a Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. Let's see how it went. After breaking free from the back of the moving truck my mom stuffed me in and introducing myself to the neighbor Brendan, the kid that I always thought was a monkey said that he heard screaming up ahead.
Oh, you think it's a monkey?
By a level 2 Poochyena, so I let his Torchic out and she scratches
Here we go.
out of it. He gifts me Torchic for rescuing him, and I name her Teriyaki.
Teriyaki chicken, here we go.
Walking up the route more, I run into Brendan,
So
who
fierce.
challenges me to a battle, where Teriyaki proceeds to also
Yeah, I'm just gonna scratch him up.
Good job, Teriyaki. You're 2 for
Awesome.
2. Doing great. Professor Birch gives me 5 Pokeballs, and the
That means the Nuzlocke has started. There we
I
go.
walked back up to catch my first Pokemon and ran into a Zigzagoon. Alright, not the best, but I can work with this. You know, I think we're gonna have a really awesome adventure.
Quick tip on
Dude,
I don't know what just happened there.
Teriyaki
Quick
one-shot
tip
me
on
with the
first round encounters is to always play around the critical hit.
Contain your murder a
And
little
she didn't
bit,
play around the
alright,
crit.
guys?
It's not like she could have
There's right around the
expected it, you
corner.
know,
That's
but
why
it's
I was
still.
able to catch Corn the Seed off. Look at
Yeah,
it.
hold Teriyaki back. You don't want to hurt Corn over here.
After watching the weird Kid Wally struggle to catch his first Pokemon, I continued on to Route 104 and found a little Talo in the grass. Aggressive and screams and hungry.
Ari.
Oh yeah, I know your name. In Petalburg Forest,
If you didn't know, that's her bird.
Some random professor, so Ari and Teriyaki peck his eyes out.
Yep.
Oh,
Hello, Shumish. I'm gonna call you Onion.
I make a turn throw, and while getting ready to take on Roxanne's
man.
gym, Teriyaki kills another Zigzagoon.
Her sense of humor is also pretty. Oh, she killed another Zigzagoon. Oh, of course.
Zigzagoons, dude. But it turned
Just gonna
out
kick on
alright
it.
because she also ended up evolving. Onion was able to destroy Roxanne with ease.
Easy.
And we got our first gym
Shumish is such a good encounter for Nuzlocke. So if you ever have like a third generation game or even other games where Shumish is available, Relum is pretty powerful. A grass fighting type, it's pretty good. Just watch out for the flying types, and you should be fine.
Scorching earth or something. And this old man exclaims that they stole his Pico.
His little birdie.
Here's your dog. Also, you're coming with me. The mayor thanks me by
Oh,
turning
there's
me
Hush
into
Child.
an errand boy, and I arrive in Dewford
Uh-oh.
What do we got?
Chacho.
Okay.
Oh man,
Chomp.
inside joke.
After finding Steven, it was time to take on Brawley, the next gym leader. Ari's a
Oh
stone
boy,
cold
she has
killer
a
and
freaking
easily
Tailo,
turned
dude. This is
MVP
game
in that fight.
easy.
Things are going well. 2 badges in, and the team is looking good. On my way to the
Mhm.
next city, I caught a tentacle on the beach.
Squidward.
And after beating Team Magma and Brendan again in Slateport, it was time again to get ready for the gym battle with Watson. But as
Poor
I was
Brendan, but
fighting
he's
with
proud.
trainers,
Did you see that?
Chunk
Brendan
of
is
the
so proud.
Mawile got electrocuted a bit too
Yeah.
hard and was killed.
Rippy dippy.
Jaiden, let's battle.
Bullet
I
seed.
want to show you how strong I
No,
am.
get him out of here.
Okay. Ari,
You're
this
staying
is an
out.
electric gym.
Yep.
You're not allowed
Never
to fight
bring.
in here,
I guess
so
she didn't really like
just
deposit the
wait outside.
bird in the box. She could have, but I mean, you
while
don't really
battling
need
the gym trainers,
flying
Jaiden
type in this
evolved
gym
into
at all.
Breloom, and together with Teriyaki, they were able
Ooh,
to get
yeah.
another victory. Now
Watson
we were
is
fighting
much
with
easier in
3
Ruby
gym
and
badges in and no
Sapphire.
casualties. With our
Because in
massive
Emerald, he actually has a
confidence,
magnetric,
we
which
decided
I don't know
to
why in
take
Ruby
on
and
the
Sapphire they
winner
actually
of
didn't
the
give him
challenge, beating all their
a
family
magnetric.
members. I had Squidward out front to
It
get
didn't
him
didn't
some
really make
experience,
sense with
but
me.
we ran into some troubles
Uh-oh.
with Grandma. Oh
Dumpling.
God, it's gonna do a high jump kick. We can take him out, but I need a clean switch first.
Hush, child. Uh-oh. Good old Selvin. See, this is another important thing in Nuzlocke. If you have a Pokemon that you know for a fact you're not gonna use at all, keep those Pokemon in your party. If your party's not full, definitely keep those in your party because you can always come across a scary situation like this one, where you need a clean switch in. And because she had the Whisper, she's gonna save her tentacle, which is gonna come in handy much later in the video. So definitely, this was a really good play right here.
So I had to sacrifice Hush Child the
Yeah.
Whisper, but honestly, that was the safest move to ensure no one else died. Goodbye, Hush Child.
Yo, we
Might be
miss.
missed. While we were heading to Fall Arbor, fighting some trainers, Ari evolved. Oh, look at my big bird.
Oh, you're gonna get picked. You're gonna get picked.
We were almost to town, but we had to get through the sooty grass on 113.
It's a Spinda.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Spinda is
Ari
the most
barked
common
again.
encounter.
The rest of 'em.
The fun fact is that it's the most common, but it comes in so many variations that you're really likely to not come across the same one each time, like hugely likely because the spots they keep changing spots. It keeps changing spots. They change places on the sprite sometimes. So
I walked into
there's that.
Meteor Falls to see Team Aqua and Team
Uh-oh.
Magma arguing about water and rocks. I know. They kept complaining and I had to go up the volcano they were blocking to fight Maxie, the Team Magma leader. That was a hard fight. Onion and Teriyaki were able to take out his Mightyena and Camerupt, but his Golbat hit hard.
Ooh, yeah,
I
that's a
ended up
scary
having
one.
to switch in Ari and double team up to win the battle. Not the most honorable of strategies, but it worked and we're moving on. On the way
He
down
didn't
the
even do
volcano, I
anything.
ran into a match shop. Oh, hello there, Chad. What? You're a
You're a
female?
girl? Did I
Did
stutter?
I stutter? We arrived in Level Ridge Town and started getting through Flannery's gym. During that time, Squidward was almost killed by a Fury swiping Kecleon.
Uh-oh. Yeah, this moves like Fury Swords, where they attack multiple times, are very scary.
But when it
It
came
literally
time to
would have
battle,
taken one more
pulled
hit,
his
and
weight
he would have been dead.
more. Honestly,
Crazy.
with the team, there wasn't much I could have done to Flannery's fire Pokemon, but Squidward came in clutch by learning Bubble Beam, and it was all over for her. Batch 4,
Quite effective
Thunder
against
Orb.
the normal and the
Brandon met up
Camerupt.
with us outside the
Crazy.
gym to give us goggles.
Did she have the Camerupt in Ruby and
and
Sapphire?
forms. I found a
I don't know,
cool
I don't
puzzle,
remember.
and Anorith was born. I didn't
Oh,
know
it's
its name,
Gary.
so my friend named him Gary. Now it was time for the 5th gym. After some training, Chad evolved into
Gary's gonna be
Magikarp, and the team
important later on,
leveled
so
up. I started
remember
to
that
battle
name,
with
remember it.
Bobby, and after realizing I was in trouble,
I don't know what happened there. Probably the ad blocker.
yeah, that doesn't do a lot of damage.
Uh-oh. Oh! Ah!
I managed to squeeze by
With
more
double
doubles.
teams. Let's
Ari
go.
was barely able
That
to
that's
take out the first
Slacking is so scary because it can either hit you like a truck or you hit him like a truck. Semi truck.
came out. I knew I had to use a different strategy. I brought out Onion to pitch seeded and try and get more chip damage in, which worked, but it was also killed by
Ooh.
Slakings and Saw.
Yep.
I thought
Somebody's
he was
chopping onions.
Chad was able to finish off the
Bam.
rest of the fight, but that was the first death that actually hurt.
Yikes.
I'm crying.
Somebody's chopping onions. Oh, dude, that's.
With every down, there's a Munona.
Comes the corn.
Stepped up and was ready to fill
All right, the namesake of the series, right here, because then Pokemon Nuzlocke originated as a comic by some dude that I forgot whose name he was. But he had a Nuzleaf, and eventually he named the run, because originally it was called Pokemon Hard Mode. That's what he called it. But then in the honor of his Nuzleaf, because he was really important in that run, he changed the name to Nuzlocke, because that was the name of the Nuzleaf. So there we go.
spot. While passing through Mauville again, Watson asked us to help him turn off the city's generator, and while down there I found a Magnemite.
Ooh.
Wanna come with?
Just a magnet.
We kept on our way, catching Sparky the Electrike, and while
Oh, look
fighting
at
some
Sparky,
trainers,
so cute.
Corn survived 2 very close calls. He took
Was
a
it Furry
sword
Cutter?
stance,
Oh yeah, that's quite
by
effective.
Ninja, and a misclick from me, which resulted in him tanking a wing attack from a Tailo.
Yeah. Corn's such a trooper.
Oh, dude, Corn, I'm so sorry. You're such a trooper. Good news is
Corn.
Squidward evolved while training, so that's
Handsome
neat.
Squidward, there we go.
arrived in Fort Tree
Awesome,
City,
dude.
and this was a gym I was really nervous about. Not only did we not have a good team to take on a flying type gym, but Winona's Altaria is notorious for sweeping teams if she sets up
Yeah.
dragon dances. I went to the grass to train up the team,
Uh-oh.
and the
Tragedy
worst
struck here.
happened. Corn was killed by pin missile from a Zigzagoon.
That's a quad effective, and it hits multiple times. Stop, stop, stop! No, it's not gonna stop. Oh, see, that's the thing about multiple hit moves. Like, you never know.
You monster! How could you do this?
And that's
He
why.
kept trying to kill all the Zigzagoons.
Yeah.
I want to think that Corn sacrificed himself because he knew we were at too much of a disadvantage going into Winona's gym.
Aw, man.
And by opening up a space, we could get the type advantage we needed to stand a chance.
Honestly, she really didn't have to lose him. If she had just swapped out one of her team members. I guess some people do stick with whatever teams they have at the time instead of bringing in new ones. I've done that before because, you know, like, you want to keep your Pokemon that have been there with you for the longest, and, you know, you start making the spawns. And that's the thing with the Nuzlocke. You want to have your Pokemon, and they're kind of like your friends, you know? Like, you want to keep them close, but then they die, and then it's unfortunate. I guess she could have just, you know, switched out into either the Electrike. She could evolve into Manectric, or the Magnemite, and Nuzleaf would have been fine. I think, probably, honestly, it would have been fine. She could have brought in both of them, honestly, for the gym, just for this gym, and then just deposit them back, and then boom, everybody's still alive.
With a heavy heart,
So,
I brought
consider that,
Zap
like,
Zop
for
the
next time, maybe.
Magnemite to
Yeah.
the team, and realized how much more grinding I was gonna have to do. I had to fight so many Merrills to get Zip Zap Zop on par
Ooh, and
with the
Meryl
rest
doesn't
of the
have-
team.
doesn't
You wanna know how many?
leave so much
Snow
experience,
Thunderbolt
too.
can be used 15 times before it
And
runs
Pee-Pee's
out,
Amnesia,
and
too.
I had to go back to the Pokemon Center almost 6 separate times to refill it, meaning Zip Zap Zop killed more than 80 Meryl.
Yep, that's about 90. That's crazy.
Winona led with Swellow, which Zip Zap Zop was able to take
Ooh.
out, but she immediately brought
Right in
out
Altaria.
and made
This
very
is very
clear
scary because of Dragon
I
Dance,
know
and
she's got Earthquake on
yeah.
that thing. I didn't have a clean switch, and I knew no one on the team could take 2 hits from this cloud bird. So I ultimately decided that I'd have to have Zip Zap Zop paralyze it in exchange for his death.
Ooh.
Goodbye, Zip Zap Zop. You weren't here for long.
But you're about to see
so
one of
your
the biggest
efforts will not
twists
be in vain.
right there.
Oh my God!
There we go. Eevee training. That's all I'm gonna say.
Somehow
She's gonna explain it right now.
Zip Zap Zop lived the earthquake on 2 HP like a mad lad. Corn must have been looking down on us for that one. because
Respect to
there was
Corn.
Definitely a 90% chance
Oh, he's
Zip
gonna
Zap
get
Zop
sad.
was supposed to die there. With that string of luck, I was able to switch Arian for Zip Zap Zop
Ooh,
to
boy.
predict another earthquake and started chipping away at the Altaria, which was not gonna be easy. She was already starting to stack up those dragon dances to make her moves even more
She made it like
powerful,
that,
and I
chicken
was
dance.
legitimately sweating.
Oh my
But
goodness.
with what little luck we had left, Winona got greedy and tried to get in that last dragon dance.
At that
That's
point,
when
just
Ari
swip in
was
with quick
able to
attack.
swoop in and snipe that kill.
Damn, look at
Altaria
that.
decided to
Yeah,
attack
Winona
us.
and her Altaria, they're so scary. Like, I've seen a lot of people lose Nuzlocke there, and it's just because of the Altaria with Dragon Dance. If you're not careful with it, it's gonna get you because the Dragon Dance it increases your attack, it increases your speed times 1.5. At the point that you reach the maximum, it's 4 times the original amount that you had. So yeah, it's very scary. So definitely play around with the Altaria if you ever see one. Even not this one, this Altaria, any other Alterias you see, be careful with them.
Would have one-shotted anyone and everyone on my team. Thank you, Corn. You shined your photosynthesis onto us.
Good job,
From
Corn.
there, I was able to heal up Zigzagoons and sweep the rest of her
Hello
team.
there.
The 6th gym badge was ours.
Nice. Oh god.
Outside the Safari Zone, I found a Duskull I was able to catch. I tried to have Gary on the team since resurrecting him from the dirt, but he honestly has like no moves that
Yeah,
do damage.
and
so I
then
decided
the thing with the fossil Pokemon is that, at least for this generation, maybe Credilli would have been really nice since she did lose her grass type. But Enerate, I mean, Normaldos, I guess, could be viable at some point, but it takes so long to train, and it's kind of like an inconvenience when you could just add, like, you know, right here, Duskull here. A Ghost type is pretty good. You get a lot of advantages on that. Whereas a Bug Rock type doesn't really do much for you at this point in the game.
to replace him with Sin.
And he
Arrived
goes
in
into the
Nuzlocke,
shadows.
And I tried fishing on the beach for a Pokemon, but Chet punched the Whalmer I reeled up too hard and killed it.
Ooh.
We stormed Team
Rip.
Magma's base, and while trying to get the Master Ball they've got on the ground, an Electro
Uh-oh.
exploded and almost killed Chad, which
Yikes.
was uncalled for. After beating their admin, they escaped into a submarine.
Yeah,
and I
freaking
went on to
Electros are
fight
always
the next
bursting
team.
out.
Jaiden and Liza were the first double battle gym leaders, and I didn't realize until too late that I was just a tad under level.
Yeah.
They don't have any more than 2 Pokemon, so I think we should be okay.
Good thing this was not Emerald.
42? Uh-oh. Sin and Zigzagoons made a good duo, being able to confuse and paralyze them, but Solrock managed to get off a Sunny Day powered flamethrower in Zip-Zap-Zop's face, which totally killed him. That really sucked.
Dude, that
He put in
that's
so
right there
much
is
work for the
terrifying.
team and really carried us this far. The rest of this fight's for you, Zip-Zap-Zop. Squidward came out, and together with
Man.
Sin, we're able to
Oh, that's so
finish
cool.
off
I love how she animates whenever they win. It's so cool.
Alright, Spurky, you're up.
More
I think
grinding.
I single-handedly wiped out the entire water Pokemon.
I mean, you honestly just electrify the entire ocean. That's a lot. That you get to level 100. Just get to level 100.
Zip-Zap-Zop and Spurky.
Oh,
I
cool.
went to Shoal Cave and caught Blubby the Spiel and went out to take on Maxie one last time. For some reason, I didn't learn my lesson when being underleveled for Tate and Liza, because I was even more underleveled for Maxie.
Oh.
It doesn't go down?
No.
This fight was rough. Chad was able to take
man.
out his mighty Anna, but I resorted to Squidward when his
Oh,
Crobat
the
came
Crobat
out,
is gonna
and
come
luck
out.
wasn't on my side here because Squidward was killed by a high roll wing attack.
Ooh.
The way Pokemon works is
Okay.
there's a small range of damage.
Get ready for
that
the
a
mats.
Pokemon can do. It's not actually
Quick
based all
mats.
the time. It's kind of based on chance. So even though it looked like Squidward could have lived 2 wing attacks, Maxie was able to get a low roll on the first one
And a high roll on the second one. Yep, this happens often.
But it wasn't
Sometimes I
time
guess you have to do your calculations in Nuzlocke. Not all the time, but if you really want to, you could use a calculator. There's a lot of options online that you can use just to make sure. And you could also, like, you know, eyeball it, but it's more on the safe side to actually get the numbers right.
After that fight, I needed to
I
take a
personally
step
don't do
back
that, but
and
I've seen people like Pokemon
seriously
Challenges do it a lot on their Nuzlocks. Flygon, my friend Flygon SG, he actually does that too.
Blubby joined the
He has a
team
calculator,
and
especially
got
for
to
his
work,
specific
eventually arriving
Nuzlocks, which
at
are
the top.
very difficult to
Steven and
do.
the
So
Zootopolis gym leader
props to
Wally
them for
were
that.
there saying Groudon was in the cave because someone used the wrong orb and pissed him off. So
Idiot.
I went in there,
Oh, that
walked
Groudon
up
looks
to Groudon,
terrifying, dude.
and Master Ball him immediately. There's no way I'm fighting Groudon. Now get in the box.
Get in the
While fighting
box.
Wallace, Sparky was
That's
able to
smart.
take
If
out
you
his
want to
Blubby
keep your team
Beast.
safe, that's smart.
Beat his Whiscash,
And
which
she actually
was
didn't
enough for my
use the Groudon at all. At least I don't think she did.
And after obtaining our final gym badge, I
Uh-oh.
knew we were ready for the
It's
Elite
time
Four.
for the
We
Elite
got the
Four.
victory road. Wally tried to fight us for the last time, but he just needs to stop. We exited the cave, and there it was. The final challenge.
Here we
Here
go.
we go. Sydney was up first, and honestly, he wasn't a challenge at all. Chad and Teriyaki were able
Yeah,
and
Sydney's
here
not
was
that
Team Peace.
bad.
Phoebe wasn't difficult either, with Sin and Blobby being her home team.
Oh boy.
Glacia was a bit tougher. Teriyaki was able to take out her Glailies, and Spurky could handle her Celios.
The problem is the wall rain.
Was the big problem.
Oof.
Wall rains are thick, can tank a lot of hits, and
Yeah.
can do a lot.
That's because of its ability. Walrein has an ability called Tick Fat. So even, oh my god, where's my light? Has this been this dark the whole time? That doesn't change much, but okay. Yeah, so Walrein has an ability called Tick Fat, and basically what that does is just if you use a fire type attack on it, it's gonna resist it. So it acts like if it was, I don't know if it acts like a normal attack. It's still gonna be super effective. It's just gonna reduce the damage you do to it by a certain factor. And Walrein is already very bulky, very high. I'm pretty sure very high defenses too. So you're gonna have to hit him like a truck if you really want to beat him down. And I'm assuming she's not using Basic in here because of the fire type disadvantage here.
I brought out Chad, and she was able to get in a good amount of damage, but she was ultimately killed by Blizzard. Sin came out to try and confuse it, but it broke through the confusion and landed a Sheer Cold. Sheer Cold is a one-hit.
Yeah, that's a certified date if you're lower level.
Hitting the target and will fail if the target Pokemon's level is higher than the user's. But even under all those conditions, it hit, and Sin was killed.
Damn, that sucks, dude.
Team members, down and out. Chad was with us for so long and pulled.
See, that's why you always have to keep your Pokemon to the level cap, or a lot around that level cap, because you avoid certain moves like that a lot by doing that. Kind of sad though, because she lost 2 members in the middle of the Elite Four, so she's gonna have to come back to it. I already know how this ends, but you know, still,
some really tough battles.
It's
Even
pretty
with those
tough, yeah.
losses, we were able to finish Glacia off and move on to the final Elite Four member, Drake. Drake's got a tough team.
Oh boy, look at all those dragons, but look at this.
Warring
about to go beast mode.
Every single one.
What's the god mode? I forgot which one it was.
Straight up massacre. And with that, it was on to the last battle.
4 to 6
I
Pokemon.
was legitimately nervous. I led with Spurky to take out his Skarmory as quick as possible.
Alright, well,
Blobby
Pokemon
was
down.
able to take out his Claydol and Aggron, but then came his Metagross. This might be the end. Metagross is Steven's strongest Pokemon, so I needed
It's
to
a pseudo
hit her as
legendary
much
too.
as I
Metagross
could
is
before
very
it
very
started
scary
to do
Pokemon to
serious
face.
damage. I knew his
if you're not
Metagross
prepared
had
for it.
Earthquake, which would definitely take out most of my team, so I had to have Spurky Kamikaze to get a paralysis off. Blubby came out again, and after a lot of hard work, finally beat
That
the
sucks.
Metagross
When you're
by
at the end of your Nuzlocke, you at least want your
Teriyaki
team
was
to
able
survive the
finish
lead
this
forward.
regularly, and his final Pokemon was Armaldo, Gary's final revenge
And
for
Gary's
getting
back.
removed from the team. I brought out Blubby because Teriyaki was pretty weakened, and after realizing she gets 2-shotted by him, I knew she was gonna have to die. So with a heavy heart, Blubby pulled off her last surf, getting Armaldo in the red, and was killed. Teriyaki, the Pokemon who's been with us from the start.
Ending with your starter, dude. That's ooh.
The OG refused to let any more murder happen. Onion.
This is just like when Goku was like told
Diplodoc,
Beerus, "I won't let you destroy my
Chad,
world."
Spurky, Blubby,
Same way.
zeros and ones
There
will
you
down.
go. The
One
final blow.
kick to the head.
Pew!
We did it. We
She did it.
completed
Awesome.
The Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. Teriyaki and Ari were the only survivors, but the whole team put in a lot
Came in
of work
clutch.
to get us to number 1. A cheers to the true Mad Lads.
It's kind of funny that the first 2 Pokemon on her team, like the main Pokemon on her team, were the ones to survive. Alright. She did some awesome stuff here, guys. And not gonna lie, let's see, where's the...
To get us to
There you go. That's a good end screen. Look at that. Look at this, man. Oh, so epic. You cannot see Blobby right here, but Blobby's smiling where I'm at. I'm like right on the perfect spot too. I guess I'm Blobby now. But yeah, thanks guys for watching this video. Jaiden, you did amazing. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna be watching this. No way, no freaking way. The YouTube algorithm's never that nice. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to Jaiden's first animation. I'm gonna be reacting to her Platinum Nuzlocke as well, because that one is even more deeper, and she learned a lot from this one. So she's gonna be developing as a Nuzlocker in that game. So definitely, I'm excited to see that. And I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.